Well, um, so we got into Franklin last night and had a good night. It was crazy. My gosh, went out and had barbecue. Oh, so good. And ate ribs and dessert and all sorts of good vegetables. And it was awesome. Great to see Doug. Like always, lots of good talking and laughed like crazy. I'm about choked to death on my food and drinks. Um, like every time I see him. I slept horribly. I mean, I laid down in that bed and it was like heaven. It was like laying on a cloud, and I fell right to sleep. And 2 hours later, I woke up and was awake for 4 hours, just wide awake. So I got on and posted some stuff to Facebook and just researched some things and messed around. So I don't know. It was weird, but a little tired today. But anyway, Doug and I had a great time. Did some resupply in town and drove around and saw downtown Fontana and just everything. It was a really good time. A lot more talking and can't wait to see him next weekend in Fontana. So today was a good Nero. You probably know, but so along the way, along any long hikes, people have to take what they call zeros. Just means you don't do any hiking that day, or a Nero, which means you maybe do just a little bit of hiking. So today was close to a zero, but Doug dropped me off back here at the trail, and I did a couple miles until I found a good water source and campsite, and so now back to the routine. Cleared out a good site, got all set up, had a snack, got everything organized, and sit down and plan out the next few days and see what I'm going to do. So I think I've got a pretty good plan. It looks like I'm going to be doing 11 or 12 miles a day, which shouldn't be real difficult. Try to get into NOC in a couple of days in the morning, in enough time to be able to make it up close to Chihuahua Bald, and then into Fontana on Friday night. And that way, I'll have a whole day in Fontana to do whatever I want. So I don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll hang around and have breakfast at the restaurant and have lunch at the restaurant and walk around the lake. Maybe I'll continue to hike on the trail, on the Appalachian Trail for a little ways. Maybe get up closer to Tennessee and then turn around and come back. But the plan is for Doug to pick me up sometime that night. They're not sure when they're going to get in, but maybe between 7 and 8 or 9 p.m. So I'll have a day to figure out what I want to do. Mixed feelings kind of about this. I mean, it's great to be back doing this. This has been such an experience, and I not wait to tackle the rest of this. And these first 2 miles today were awesome. I hardly could stop, but I don't really know what's coming up here very well, and it's really going to be cold tonight. So I needed to get in and find a good site before it got dark. It still looks like light outside, as you can see, but it's getting dark really fast. So I needed to get somewhere and get things set up and make sure I was safe and secure. So I just can't wait to get. I'm kind of wonder what's going to happen. I have this plan for tomorrow, but I may very well shoot it to heck and go hiking way further than I should. But I'll try to stick to it. I think there's something fun on the list tomorrow. Let me look here. I cannot remember, but oh yeah, Siler Bald. So there's supposed to be a good spur trail to the summit and a beautiful view there. So look forward to seeing that. Maybe I'll get some cool video. And otherwise, I brought this book along with me, and I have been carrying it day after day after day, and I have read exactly 0 words. So it's relatively early tonight, and I seem to have everything in order. So I think maybe I'll brush my teeth and add a couple of layers of clothes and maybe read just a little bit. back to it. I can't help but, think that it's just a few short days, I mean, these past 7 or 8 days has seemed like a really long time that I've been out here. But when I look at my plan for the next 6 days, it feels like it's going to be over in a snap, and I'm going to miss this tremendously. So, mixed feelings about it. At the same time, it was really nice to sit in that Mexican restaurant and have fajitas today instead of, cashews and some salmon in a pouch and a granola bar. But I think I would trade all of that for a little bit more of this. Anyway. All right. Tomorrow, new adventure. Da, 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 da.